Friday was another very hot day here in the coastal empire and the low country, with high temperatures reaching the upper 90s to 100 degrees for a few locations, and you don't have to wonder why because of all that sunshine in the Savannah camera view overlooking downtown at the moment. Just a few fair weather clouds in that view. Temperature wise, making it to 100 degrees in Savannah 2 days in a row. We made it to the century mark, well above normal. 92 is where we should be. Not record breaking. 102 is the record set back in 1879, and more of this heat is in the forecast for at least the first half of the weekend. And when you factor in the humidity, conditions will be a few degrees hotter. 103 degrees is where Richmond Hill topped out. 101 for Beaufort. Inland locations for the most part right around the upper 90s. Peak heat index values at the moment 113 for Richmond Hill. So for that reason, we still do have heat advisories in place until 7 o'clock for our coastal communities. Inland communities not included in that except for Montgomery and Toombs County until 8 o'clock this evening. Just be careful with the heat. The same type of deal will be with us for Saturday. Viper radar is all clear for us. We have a lot of sunshine out there, but we do have a chance at a couple of showers. A couple of storms might work their way into our area. We've been watching some strong and severe storms around Charleston, dumping a lot of heavy rain. There have been some flood alerts in that area. A lot of severe weather in the Midlands of South Carolina up toward the North Carolina border into the Lumberton area. That's where the primary severe weather risk is for today. But off to the northwest along Interstate 20 and Madison, we do have a strong storm generally moving to the east. So a couple of those storms might hold together and bring us some rain in a few locations this evening, at least until we lose the daytime heating. But over the first half of the weekend, the heat is going to be a concern. Heat index values again will be between 105 and 110 degrees. So limit your outdoor activity to the early part of the day. And the later part of the day, those heat index values will be very high, and we will also have the threat of a few isolated showers and storms for Saturday. Sunday, storms become a little bit more widespread, so temperatures won't be quite as hot. And as the storm chances increase a bit more for Monday and Tuesday, temperatures likely topping out in the upper 80s to lower 90s. So there is a nice change on the way, but for now, hot and humid conditions will prevail. But what we are watching for the second half of the weekend into early next week is a frontal boundary, very slow moving through the midsection of the country that will eventually slide to the southeastern U.S. and help to concentrate some of that moisture over the region, bring us the chance for scattered showers and storms on Sunday. So a hot and stormy day is expected with the potential for a few isolated severe storms. Just keep an eye to the sky if you do have any kind of outdoor plans. More thunderstorms are expected on Monday. For tonight, 78 for the low temperature storms, at least a few isolated storms early on, but staying mainly dry overall. And then for tomorrow, hot and humid with those afternoon showers and storms possible. For the boaters, not a bad day out there on the waterways, though it will be somewhat breezy, gusting up to around 20 knots, but those seas only around 2 to 3 feet. Water temperature up to 87 degrees just off of Tybee Island. So scattered storms expected Sunday. Temperatures just a little bit above normal, and then the upper 80s and lower 90s in the forecast for Monday and Tuesday, with scattered showers and storms likely, but we dry out and heat up as we get to the later part of next week, with the middle and upper 90s making a return.
Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Okay.
And then after that, hydrate some more.
Yes. Thank